In this lesson, let's take a look at not all statements. These are quantifier statements that just tell you not everything in category X belongs in category Y. So at least one of the things in that first group is not a member of the second category group, etc. So here, for example, we have this statement, not all people in the town of Sharon are in favor of building a new schoolhouse. So if we visualize people of Sharon here as this blue circle, we see that some of it is out of this green circle, which would be in favor of new schoolhouse. And you really don't know how much of this circle is out. It might just be a few people that aren't in favor, maybe even just one. But at least one person is not in favor of the schoolhouse here. So say you had, again, 200 people in town, at least one, and possibly all 200 are not in favor of the schoolhouse. And that's worth paying attention to, too. It could be the case that with this circle, there's just no overlap whatsoever, and no one in the town of Sharon is in favor of building a new schoolhouse. And the way we represent this statement, it's easiest to conceive of it as a sum statement, but with not, right? So let's look at how we diagram this. People of Sharon sum the way we've seen our sum statements here, and then not new schoolhouse, right? So sum or not. And this sum statement is perfectly reversible, just like any other sum statement. So you could say some people were not in favor of building a new schoolhouse are people in the town of Sharon. And that's a bit awkward, but just reminding you that this sum statement is just like any other. It's perfectly reversible. And then you can do the same inferences with this that you can do with a sum statement. So we'll remind you of how that looks in the lesson and just go over conceptually what not all statements tell you. Remember that you can think of them as sum or not statements as well. So give the text lesson a read and we'll be ready to move on.